Hey guys, it's Empira. I'm here to discuss my collection, as I have been wanting to do this idea for quite a long time. Just going over what I collect, how I get the product, what interests me, and why I do this, why I put so much time, effort, and money, quite frankly, into collecting memorabilia of my favorite franchises, my favorite IPs, my favorite games, anything of that sort. As you know, these are all things that I loved as a child and have inspired me to make stuff similar to it. So I wanted to go over it with you guys, see what I have, see what I can show you, see what I could tell you. Right, so right here is a little cheap Indominus, but this is the Jurassic Park shelf. I have a Lost World Stegosaurus and a 3D printed InGen statue. And the vocalizing chamber of a Velociraptor, which I also 3D printed. Here's the Kenner trio of Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Ian Malcolm. Ian Malcolm here is the Series 2 version of the set. This is a Mattel, like kind of lower end T-Rex figure that I bought a long time ago. It still looks pretty good, honestly. Well, the Metrodon. These are some old school Kenner figures. This Velociraptor here. God, it's very simple, but to me, I always wanted these as a kid, so to have them is actually like really special. Here's a Mattel Velociraptor. It's very well sculpted, very well made. I think it's actually Velociraptor Delta or Echo. I forgot which one. This is a 3D printed raptor claw and a Triceratops. It's very damaged, unfortunately. This is the good old Brachiosaurus classic. I don't even think you can't call yourself a Jurassic fan if you don't have this in your collection, bro. It is gorgeous. As you can see, I've been collecting Sonic for the first time. The movie just came out, so that's why I have this poster and that comic. But over like the last year, I've been trying to collect a lot of Sonic stuff, a lot of Sega memorabilia, just because like since maybe about 2 years ago, I started realizing how much of a huge Sonic fan I was. The series has influenced me in so many ways that I can't even quantify. So here we have Tails and Rouge. Very well made figures from Jack Specific. Oh yeah, here's some Jurassic Park buttons that I bought a fair amount of time ago. They're very, very well conditioned. Plus they have Stan Winston art and it looks gorgeous. Here's the Evangelion metal figures. That was Shinji, Asuka. This is a Masato here. Very nice. And Kawaru. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a snarky grin. So here's some 2 posters I have. One is of the original Godzilla from 1954, and one is of Gamma versus Jiras. Not Jiras, sorry, Viras. Let's see here. Ah, yes, my favorite shelf, or all of them. I fucking love all my shelves. This is Shinji Akari and Rei Ayanami from the Evangelion Portraits line of figures. Very, very well made. In the middle here is a Gashapon Rei with her pajamas on. This here is a metal figure, a little bit voluptuous for Rei, I would say. Same line as the ones that were on the wall. Here's a model kit of Unit 1 and Unit 2. Very well made. This is a Revoltech Unit 1 from the show, specifically. Same thing with this. This is the Revoltech 1997 version of Unit 2. God, that's gorgeous. It looks like it just came out right from the anime. Here's a Rei I bought one time in a swimsuit. Let's just ignore that. This is Asuka. This is from the newer movies, I think from 2009. So this is not Langley. Or Langley Soryu. This is a Sakuda Havi Rei Ayanami vinyl figure, and I fucking love this one. This is one of my favorite figures in my entire collection. Another Rei from the other Asuka with that set. This is a Asuka from Sakuda Habi as well. Again, perfect duo, very well sculpted for 1996. This is excellent stuff, and this is the soft vinyl that I love collecting. I love collecting soft vinyl. Look at that. It looks just like from the anime, dude. Perfect. This, oh man, this is special. This is a 35mm strip of both scenes from the end of Evangelion. This is a scene where Asuka's eye gets kind of, you know, shot out, and she's like reaching out to the air. It's quite frankly, it's a fucking miracle that I have these. I was so blessed to find these on Bai.com, which is a Japanese import site. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Sorry for the dust, but it's very hard to keep track of these, or to keep them kept. You know, they're very small. Look how beautiful that is. Ugh. Blue, white. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. There's just some little keychains, you know, from Eva. But yeah, those 35mm prints of those little scenes, those are some of the most beautifully. I can't tell you how grateful I am that I have those two. They are just so meaningful to me. Here we go. Here's the anime shelf. It's little Zar's Zaku. A little Monster Musume character I 3D printed one time. Yeah, here's these are mostly model kits. This is a Zaku. Over here is a Akira Fudo. Right behind Akira is a fucking Gundam Tertium or whatever. That was the worst model kit I've ever built. It was awful. This, however, is my favorite form of Goku, which is Super Saiyan 4. There's a little Frieza keychain, but god, that figure is gorgeous. Little fucking. It's kind of a mediocre Sonic, but you know, it's Sonic. This is a Musha Gundam, I believe, a little chibi. I really loved that one because I really like that Imperial Japan look. Not, of course, I don't support Imperial Japan, but I love the aesthetic of it. It's really interesting. Here's the Nobel Gundam Berserk mode, and the Hygog, which is the probably most badass Gundam I have. Look at that shit. You got a Bulma. Nice Dragon Ball Bulma, and I think a Gorai, I believe. Oh, that's Devilman lady. Yeah, okay, that's little. I'm not sure if that's appropriate for YouTube, but here we go. We got the RX-78-2 going at it with Zar's Zaku. Oh, here we go. Here's Devilman, a Bam Presto Devilman statue. That is just beautiful. Look at that Frieza. I don't know who that little girl is next to in that little box. Well, here's the OG 70s 72 Devilman with Cyrene. She's also not meant. I don't think she's very good for YouTube either, but whatever. Yeah, there's OG Akira Fudo as well. These are like really cool box Devilman figures. I fucking love them so much. God, they're so good. I love them. Oh, here we go. Here's the big kahuna of the shelf. These are all my Godzilla stuff, or some of the high-end stuff. These are actually 35mm strips of Terror of Mecca Godzilla, and I'll tell you more about them in a little bit because there's more to come. Look at that legendary Rodan from Jack Pacific. It's an okay figure. I thought I'd keep it with the rest of the high-end figures. It looks really good. This, however. These are phone straps. Godzilla Final Wars phone straps. Look how beautifully sculpted they are for how small they are. Look at that. I really wanted this because it's such an emblem of my childhood. Godzilla Final Wars means so much to me, both as an artist, as a filmmaker, and as a person. It has brought me so much joy over my life, so I just had to get these. They're so unique and you never see them anywhere. Look at these. Look at this. Mint condition, bagged, beautiful. Look at Monster X and Gigan with the Exilian paraphernalia that they're walking on. Look at that shit. That's gorgeous. Jesus, I fucking love Godzilla Final War so much. Whew. Look at that. Look at that symbol. That's what I call a fucking symbol. This is Kiryu. Probably one of the worst model kits I've experienced building. However, it is one of the best looking model kits I have. Yeah. This is a Famicom game. Battle Baseball. Yes, the Mecca 1989 Godzilla figure, which was a pretty good figure in my opinion. It could have been worse, could have been better, but it's actually my only NECA. This is the Jurassic Park souvenir magazine with the cards and a comic book. It's wrapped completely mint, sorta. I think there's one blemish on the packaging, but other than that, it's pretty much mint. This is a beautiful 50th anniversary Godzilla pin, and this is the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2021 fighting or roaring at the HC Toys bootleg Showa King Ghidorah. It's unofficial, but it is so gorgeous looking. Besides the paint job, it is so gorgeous looking and beautifully detailed that like I couldn't pass it up. Look how pretty that looks. God, that's pretty. A little magazine. This is the Monster King Godzilla manga from way back when, I think 1992. This, however, this is a very important piece of history. This is the little newspaper ad for the 1953 showing of King Kong, which is probably the showing that inspired Ishiro Honda to make the original Godzilla movie. This is a little King Kong corner. It's very small. I'm not a King Kong collector. There isn't that much Kong merchandise that interests me personally. It's a little Godzilla, and this is the only MonsterVerse Mothra that I have because, you know, she was the, I don't know, that's the only, she looked okay out of the smaller range figures. Ah, yes, okay, look, this, here we go. This is the Godzilla Media Library I have. Very fancy wording there, but everything here I've been collecting since I was a little child. These are all the movies I grew up with. Every single movie here means so much to me. You have these little Gashapon figures fucking guarding the gateway to the Nether Realm. But yeah, got all my games. I'm not a huge game collector, but these are all the games I've accumulated over my life. You got some Blu-rays there. A shit ton. Oh god, those Blu-rays. You got some Famicom games down there. I really love my anime movies, love my anime shows. I want to start getting into collecting more anime Blu-rays and whatnot. Hopefully that day will come. Yes, my first semi-first console. The GameCube means so much to me. Borderline my favorite console, right next to the fucking Dreamcast, bro. Long live the GameCube. Oh yeah, okay. Godzilla 98 poster. That is a fucking nice poster. I don't care what anyone says. This is my wall of the Mechagodzilla poster, Ava. Yeah, here we go. This is a very special spot of the collection. This is all the other 35mm little strips that I have. This is Jurassic Park, the Brachiosaurus. This is a strip from Wolf Children, and this is the part where I think Ame leaves his mom on the parking lot to become a wolf. This is 2012. This is official. Like, it's actually like I think a product. This, however, these are original 1975 Terror of Mechagodzilla 35mm strips. So you got Dr. Mifune, Katsura, Ichinose, you got Mechagodzilla in the red. God, look how beautiful that is. One of the best of the Showa series, undeniably. Look at that. You got Mifune groping her. Let's see here. This is also very special. These are 35mm strips of both Mothra versus Godzilla and Godzilla versus Megalon. Look at that. You got Godzilla with the pagoda and shit. Look at that. The drop kick. You got Gigan. I got a really good deal with that Megalon, with this Megalon strip. This is just so important to me and just film history, Godzilla history. I wouldn't. It's just, I'm so grateful to have that in my collection. That little rap video playing. Rocky, you know. This here is where it all started. This is where I started collecting in general. Godzilla vinyl figures are my forte. This is what I typically collect. This is what makes collecting so fun to me. This is pretty much the main course meal for me as a collector. This is my thing. So you got a Orga and that Megalon. Ugh, so many memories trying to hunt these guys down. So many memories. And they all look pretty fucking good too. Yeah, the Orga, the Megalon. A lot of these I got as a kid. A lot of these I got recently, since the more I grow up, the more I have my own money at certain points in time. Yeah, Kiryu hat. It's just excellent vinyl figures. Bandai makes the best shit, I swear. This is very special. This is a 2002 reissue of the Marusan J-Tail Godzilla, which is actually the first mold of a vinyl Godzilla figure ever made, I believe. This is from 2002, so it's pretty much 20 years old. It's pretty hard to believe that 2002 was 20 years ago. Look at that. Look at that beautiful paint job. I love the 60s style vinyl figures. This is the Real Hero series Godzilla 98 figure, which I was very lucky to obtain in box. It says Godzilla is from the Caribbean Sea, which is not correct. The American Godzilla from 98 was actually from French Polynesia, I believe, so unless I'm completely wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's incorrect information. Other than that, this is pretty much the closest we'll ever get to a actual Bandai vinyl of Zilla, because this is made by Yutaka, but Yutaka, I believe, is a branch, or was a branch of Bandai. Here we go. Here's some more vinyls. You got a little Gamera. I got in New York one time. A little Shin Godzilla. This is a Jet Jaguar, very new. It came out last year. You got a Exilion. It's tagged. It's not. I don't show it in the video, but it is tagged. You got a Gigan. You got a King Kong. Ogira, of course, newer version. And that Destroyer is a Bandai Creations from, I believe, 2008. I could be wrong, but I got it very early on. It's a very new Gorosaurus, which I'm very grateful Playmates made one. Here we go. Here's like a villain shelf. Got a Meganulon, I believe. A Batra, a little Batra. It's not a full Bandai vinyl, but it is close enough, I believe. Hedorah, Mecha Godzilla, Anime Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah, Space Godzilla, all the works, bro. The works. And a very special Mega Gears, which is actually very rare. You will be hard pressed to find this for a very good price. Let alone this version of it. I believe the theater exclusive one is way more common. This is my Godzilla Shell specifically, just Godzilla's. You got Godzilla Earth, which is actually a bootleg. This is my Godzilla Final Wars Bandai Creations figure. Legendary Godzilla. That GMK figure over there is actually my first Godzilla figure that I ever got. Burning Godzilla. Here, this is a very special figure. This is the 1984 Bandai Godzilla figure from actually 1984, more than 30 years ago. It looks barely anything like the 84 suit, but it's still very special because it is one of the first vinyl Godzilla figures that was released to coincide with the movie, I believe. This is the Ultraman Shelf, and I recently, over the last few years, I've really got a real appreciation for the series, and I just fucking love Ultraman now. Before I didn't really care for it, but now as like a Tokusatsu fan, as a Tokusatsu nut, I can't live without Ultraman. Look at that shit. You got a Naranga, Black King, Zeton. You got a Bolton, Red King. These are very cheap figures. You got an Ella King. Oh, this is a theater exclusive Gamera 1999. I fucking love that figure. Unfortunately, it is very beat up. I got it very used for a pretty okay price, but this is the Hyper Gaios from 1999 as well. These are all from Gamera 3, Revenge of Virus. Yeah. Those fucking Ultraman figures. I can't live without Ultraman anymore. It's like a sin. This is a Trendmasters Razorbite Godzilla from 1998, and a memorial box 40th anniversary, specifically Anguirus repaint. This is just a bunch of miscellaneous shit. It's just a bunch of Trendmaster stuff, Playmates, not Playmates, old Playmates, yeah, Jack specific. This is the last thing I believe I'm going to show, besides a few boxes. That was actually the first item I ever got on the internet. So, yeah, little Zilla guy, Kiryu, all my boxes, and I believe this is it. This is everything that I have currently. Undeniably, this collection will grow, but I cannot wait to review some of this stuff as not really filler, but more so stuff to hold people over if anyone's watching. To hold people over for all the time that I spend in between making films. You know, if I post a film, you're gonna get some more stuff like reviews and movie reviews and figure reviews and collection stuff like this. I really hope I can make content and I can potentially have a future with this. So if anyone wants to support me, subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. This is Empire signing out. Bye, guys.